Welcome back.
Welcome back to the El Lodge podcast, everybody. How are you doing, Christine?
I'm quite well. I'm in my pajamas, keeping it cozy. I hope you guys are out there being comfortable, staying cool.
That's right.
Yeah, summer's heating up, and that might be a good segue to talk about our sponsors, Hexa Coffee. Chicago-based coffee roasters. They host a bunch of events, have a cafe. Definitely worth checking out if you are Chicago-based. If not, visit them online at hexacoffee.com for 10% off. You can use our promo code ELK and just kind of enjoy all that they have to offer. It's an amazing coffee shop and more extraordinaire in Chicago.
Absolutely. And today on the show, we've got Carlos Veron, who's been on the show at least once before. He's our Argentinian delight. And JC Aviles, who's been on the show a number of times. And a new guest, Mr. Nicholas Kreiss, who we met through JC. Fast friend, instant amigo.
It was really funny. Lots of quips, lots of like quick jabby jokes. I can't get over it.
He's a hoot, this guy.
I was busted up. I know you guys will be too. It's super funny and
He has a lot of fun.
A lot of
little bit of
candid
audio
moments.
weirdness in this one because we had JC recording on a phone, so bear with us in terms of that. And we may miss a week or two coming up. I'm about to go back on tour. We're doing a little bit of traveling, so just a little heads up there. It might be a couple weeks before you see us.
yes, but please check out anything you've missed.
That's right. We got old episodes. What episode is this? Like 54, maybe?
54 perhaps or so.
Maybe 5, maybe 55. All right.
In my family, we would all encounter each other at the kitchen at night, going for the same piece of chocolate left at home.
That's so funny.
I've seen my dad
Check.
there. I've seen my brother there. My sister.
I learned that habit from my dad, like a nightly spoonful of peanut butter. And I was always really skinny as a kid, so my dad was always trying to like fatten me up because I played soccer and I needed calories. So it was like, yeah, just eat peanut butter off the stick or a spoon.
Basically, it's crazy. Yeah,
I feel you.
Anyways, what's up, guys?
What's happening? JC, are you
Buddy?
recording on your phone?
I am. Let me just do a clap for you.
You see that just
Nice,
in case
thank you.
we had to bring the loaf of bread?
Yeah, we need the loaf. It's a stand.
There you
There's
go.
got to be some kind of stand, or you could hold it the whole time.
I'll hold it. I mean, if you
Like
guys want,
a
I'll break bread.
yeah, break bread.
Are those? Oh, you have the
Here, how about this?
I have those. The
Here, why don't you lift it with this?
I'm so not
Or
used
is
to
that
that.
still too
That's
far?
weird.
What? Listening to yourself?
Nah, whatever.
Yeah, I love that.
Transformer bus.
Oh,
Nice.
They fold at the
Whoa.
seams.
All right,
I mean, at
cheers,
the wrong
cheers,
seams.
boys and girls.
Cheers.
Salud, salud.
Salud.
Welcome,
Thanks for being here.
everybody.
We've got Carlos, we've got
Oh.
JC, and we've got the elusive Nick.
Nice to.
Wait, what's your last name, Nick? Get on the
Kreiss.
microphone there, bud.
Kreiss.
Nick Kreiss. That's right.
Christ.
Nick Kreiss.
House.
The elusive
indeed.
Nick.
Elusive Nick.
You're a busy guy. Like JC's always like, I'm probably gonna bring Nick too, and then there's never Nick.
Yeah.
There's never
It's not
Nick.
that I'm busy. It's that I'm flaky. Yeah.
But you're here.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
thanks for
clearing
being
that
here.
up for
Thank you
us.
thank you for having me.
Yeah. When you guys got back, you just made a beer run, and there was talk. You guys were in the middle of some story, no?
Carlos is about to tell a story.
Shit. Okay. No. You know, I was connecting with these fine gentlemen. You know, and we already started cracking up the second that we showed up at the supermarket. But anyways, that's a different story on its own. I didn't know if I really wanted to be on you know. I was like, am I in that moment? I'm realizing I'm going through something in my life because it's totally not me to not know if I can actually, I feel like talking in front of people. It's like, yeah, this is weird, you know. But here I am, not knowing what to talk about. And I just
The Snoop Dogg story.
remember it was the Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
So you were worried about doing this podcast. You thought you wouldn't have anything to say.
Yes.
But you remembered you got a Snoop Dogg
Yes,
story.
Yes.
Let's hear it.
One that I didn't tell you, I think, ever. And very few people knew about these. But so 15 to 17 years ago, I can't remember precisely, I was gaffing a music video that Pete Conzel was shooting and Jeff Kennedy was directing back in the day in New York. It was a dog named Snoop, the soundtrack of a movie. the way that we had to do the music video was touring with him, and every stop and in between stops, we would shoot different scenes of a music video for the song.
You followed Snoop on tour and shoot
Exactly.
scenes along the way.
For 3 weeks.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yes.
And how old are you at that point?
I was 26.
What year is this? Like, where's Snoop Dogg in his
27.
career?
Yeah.
30
Snoop-
years ago? Or how long ago?
Is this,
This
like?
is 2004, I think.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Well established.
That's a good year for Snoop.
Good year. Was it? When did
Fact
like
check
a
that. Fact check
sexual?
that. I don't like the way he.
Boom, boom, boom.
Is that when that came out? The Pharrell song?
Maybe.
Well,
Was that
we're sort of
around-
in that era though.
Yeah, yeah,
Drop it like
yeah.
it's hot era, not like
It's very
Dr.
close.
Dre era.
Very close. No, yeah, it's very close to that era.
Yeah.
But anyways, you know the rules of touring buses. No
Don't
number
poop in.
two.
No poop
You
in.
know. I'm sorry. I'm going to talk about.
You don't know that
these.
rule, Nick?
Oh yeah, that's a rule.
That's a rule.
No
If you're
pooping
ever
on
on
the
a tour
bus.
bus, no.
I am
shit.
going to talk about these. I know.
No
I'm sorry.
touring for me. Big shitter.
I'll sit in the car.
Same.
I guess music's out for me.
Yeah, no, that's not your career.
Well, this is why this story became what it became. You know, so I am desperate while I'm setting up in an arena that Snoop was playing that night. A lighting scene on his dressing room. In the middle of like this setup, I'm by myself. Everyone's shooting something else. I feel like a pain that I had not experienced in my life. I desperately asked the venue's manager to point at the closest restroom, and there it was. This much water on the floor, disgusting, unclean, you know. I couldn't lay the wrath that was in me from touring
Yeah.
and not being able to do my thing. I go back to the dressing room. I opened the one door that was closed, and I was told not to open under no circumstance. I did. And there it was, my heaven. There was like the cleanest, shiniest of restrooms.
And it was
it even had the toilet seat had the hygienic strip. I'm like, take the strip out, sit down, do my thing. Felt, you know, quite impressed.
With what?
With the poo. You look.
With-
You always
with
look
the
at your poo. I feel
With
like
my
I commonly
ability
look
to
at it.
create
You gotta pay
matter.
attention to the poo.
Yeah.
Scientifically, you got to pay attention, but also you kind of want to see what you did. Yeah, what you made.
I made
you know,
that.
yeah.
Well,
I don't like
The-
talking about this.
I know.
You don't look at your poo?
I just don't like talking about it.
You feel uncomfortable, I know, but this is something, unfortunately, I gotta go. I gotta do this.
He's got to work through this, Nick, and we got to be here
Guess
for
this
him.
makes sense why I'm here.
That's right.
Face of fear with a new man. New tall man, new fear.
Beautiful. All right, so proud
Anyways,
of your shit.
Yeah, so
Feeling relieved, you could say.
I leave, go to the opposite side of the venue, pretend that I am very busy doing nothing, and I get a radio call saying, "Carlos, you gotta come." It's like, they're coming. They're right now. So come to the dressing room. So I go to the dressing room. I'm the last one entering the room, and Snoop opens the door as I go into the room, into his restroom, and freezes. And I feel like time was frozen at that moment, and I was gonna say goodbye to this world, and I was gonna be killed, you know, with the DNA, you know.
All right. So what happened?
Well, Snoop got super angry and started asking people to go find whoever destroyed his bathroom.
So they don't know it's you. It was just like
No.
everybody come here to
Yeah.
someone's shit. in Snoop's
Destroyed.
bathroom.
Yeah.
Destroyed is a
Did he
very
use the word destroyed?
Yeah.
descriptive.
What?
Literally, what he said is,
Yeah.
"Damn, who laid the skids down? Find me this person."
Then who laid the skids down?
And,
Find me
but
this
he said that
person.
angrily, right? Because that's just
Pissed
hilarious.
off, dude.
Oh my
Pissed
god.
off.
Good Snoop impression.
Well, no,
That's funny.
nice.
I mean,
But
you can
anyways,
tell when somebody uses a bathroom. Yeah, you had nothing to burn. You had nothing to leave to clear out the space behind you.
True.
Well,
We lost one.
We are gonna.
Nick is
All
stepping
our
out.
gutter
Nick is stepping out
talk.
for a
All our
phone call.
gutter talk.
We can
You couldn't
erase-
take all this
we
shit
can-
talk.
Yeah, we
This shit talk. We're shit talkers.
I'll take your spot in the meantime.
Ah, perfect.
Anyways, what I'm gonna.
You're still rolling though on your phone?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So I'm working with Snoop again.
Okay.
On something different, and I am really concerned, that he's gonna find out. And I made another mistake, which was tell the owner of the production company why I was feeling a little bit nervous about, working with Snoop.
Because you had shit in his dressing room.
So he was like, tell me a story. So I tell him the story, and he starts going, oh, this is perfect. You gotta tell Snoop this story. This is 17 years ago. Yes, you have to do this. I'm like, no fucking way, dude. So you don't understand. You're fucking crazy. No, you have to do this. I was like, in fact, the second AD lived with Snoop for almost 15 years. It's like his stepson.
Uh-huh.
So nothing better than for him to introduce this story so that you can redeem yourself, and I guarantee
Right.
it's gonna be all fucking good.
Everyone loves a redemption story.
Yeah. I'm like, no, you crazy. I'm not gonna do this. What the fuck are you thinking? I start shooting. Eventually, I get called to the studio. The second I arrive, Snoop is in the studio, lighting a massive, and by massive, I mean like it's more than this,
A blunt or joint or whatever.
a blunt.
A blunt.
Yeah.
Classic
Yes.
Snoop.
Jesus.
And
course.
he,
For people just listening, that's bigger than the size of our microphone. It's like a beer bottle blunt.
and
Beer bottle blunt's a good song out there.
in fact,
bottle
where is my phone? And I'll
It's
show
just
you
a
this.
Thursday.
Whoa. You filmed this interaction or you took a picture?
No, I had to take a picture of this.
I wonder what joints like that, like, is he going to smoke the whole thing?
Of course, by himself, 1,000%.
I don't picture Snoop as a guy passing much blunts. It's like everyone gets your
No, he
own.
rolls it for himself.
He's got a professional roller.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what that guy's getting like a year.
100K.
He must have some other
No,
job.
I think it's 40. He said.
Oh, okay.
40.
It's for the video, right? This is for the music video.
Yeah.
That he's
Oh,
got
it's
this
for- it's not just
absurd
for, like, personal
thing.
use.
But yeah, it's like the size of a paper towel roll.
Dude, what a fun guy. That outfit too,
amazing.
with the leopard print bucket hat. This guy is
amazing.
so stylish.
He's
so
amazing.
fun. He's been everywhere lately.
He is a true American treasure. Like
He
top
really
10.
is. Yeah,
Snoop
yeah.
Dogg.
I love that little era where he was like with Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
I know.
great.
I love their friendship. Their like weird stoner friendship. It's
Yeah, they're like
kind of-
homies.
Yeah, they're like animal odd pairings. You don't think they go together, but then you're like, oh, cool, you do.
It is kind of like that. They probably bang too.
You think they bang?
I don't know. Maybe so.
I would guess Martha Stewart's a
was
lesbian.
hot when she was young. She's a lesbian since when?
I'm just guessing. That's just a vibe I get.
I actually don't know what her
She's lesbish to me.
preferences are.
But maybe that's not fair. Well, there's nothing wrong with being a lesbian. She just
No.
seems lesbish. Okay, so
Let's
Yeah,
get
sorry,
back
sorry.
to
you
the
walk
weed.
in the door.
The
You
weed
see
leads
Snoop
us
Dogg.
back to the joint.
He's got
The
this
joint
giant blunt, size of a
blunt
beer
is
bottle.
lit.
And the second AD grabs me and he was like, Carlos, tell Snoop, closes the door of the studio.
Oh, no.
Closes the door. Okay.
He trapped your ass.
Yeah.
And
So all of a sudden, it's like, I gotta get out of here. They don't let me. And
what? You tried to run?
Absolutely true. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
While he was lighting it, I thought it was my only option. Just, from behind before he would turn around and look me in the eye and say, you're not going anywhere, tell the story,
Okay, so you try to run. They don't let you leave.
No, and it's like, in fact, I already told him part of the story so that Carlos. That's, I don't know, fucking, yes. So I was forced to acknowledge the fact that I did destroy his bathroom. And, he's the coolest dude, man.
So wait,
He's
what
the
do you
coolest
say
dude.
exactly? You say 17 years ago. Did he remember the incident?
Thankfully, the second AD Anthony had told Snoop already the story to avoid me the embarrassment,
Right.
to
So
really tell him
it
the
already
story.
came from like a friend or a family.
But I was so embarrassed, man. I felt so ashamed. The first thing that Snoop says is like, well, sometimes you gotta let go of the shitty moments in life.
Wow.
Turns around, pounds me, and says, I'm glad you took a weight off your back.
Wow. That's true. You've been
Further
carrying that shit
proof.
around.
Snoop Dogg is such a lovely
He's
guy.
the coolest.
It's like
What
such
a guy.
guru thing to say.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, like
Oh,
how
man.
long is Snoop gonna live, and how do we make him live longer?
Yeah,
you know, like we got to keep
that
this
one's
guy
gonna
alive.
hurt when he.
I think
Take him
he's
to the
going
mountains in India.
to outlive everybody. He'll
Because like
definitely
picture him
outlive
like
everybody.
90. I mean, how old is he now? 60?
I saw him perform recently. He was still
He's gotta
dancing
be in his
pretty
50s,
good.
right? 50s,
54,
Yeah.
maybe 52.
Because when Ain't Nothing But a G Thing came out, he was like 19.
How old is Snoop Dogg?
I'm gonna say 57.
I would say
50.
I would say 52 or 54.
I'm gonna say 59.
I'm gonna
gonna
say 54. Did somebody
64?
say 54?
I said 52, 54.
I'll say 54.
okay.
No, come here.
What? How old do you think Snoop Dogg is, Nick?
62.
Ooh,
All right.
got an old guess. He could be
56.
62.
Let's say 56.
Guys,
54.
everybody is wrong.
71.
38.
He's 50 years old.
Oh, I was the
50.
closest.
You were the closest, Carlos. Wait.
I feel
closest.
bad. Sorry, Snoop.
Yeah, we all thought he was
I'm
older.
like, I just said, oh, he's still dancing.
He looks great
good.
for
He's
50.
still
You thought he
moving.
was like 62. What are you talking about?
I said 50.
You said 64.
No, I didn't. I said 50.
He said 62.
I swear on my life, I said 50.
Then it's recorded.
Okay, check the
Oh,
tape.
hold on.
If
We
I
need
did
to check
say
the tape.
50,
I will
you
check
can
the tape.
murder me.
I will check the tape.
Is this okay? Like,
We should
Check
check
your
the
boy.
tape now.
Check
I'm
your
sorry,
boy.
but we should get.
Should we pause and check the tape?
Yes, yes,
play it back.
absolutely,
You
yes.
definitely said 64.
you can do
No, 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 no.
anything you want to me.
No, we have
If I
to. We have
didn't
to
say
check
50.
this. We have to pause and check because this is gonna be the second half.
No,
of-
no.
of-
We'll check later. We'll talk about it next episode.
I wish you
But
trusted
I'm not gonna be here. But I'm not gonna be here. You're gonna.
You'll have to tune in. Do you subscribe? Do you like? Do you comment?
I
you-
like. I
are
don't
you a
comment.
member of the-
no
Like, I don't
comment.
comment.
No comment.
No comment.
I
Comments
like
are
no
hard.
comment.
They require a little bit more energy.
All right,
a little
so-
more like willingness to be stuck publicly forever.
Well,
you know, it's like
trust
posted.
me,
You're
I'm-
posted up there. Your little statement. All these people are gonna see it. It's weird.
Should I
You're right. It is
tell me about it? I just realized that I did that talking about poo.
forever.
Yeah, forever.
It's out there.
The poo story will be out there.
No,
That's probably gonna be the clip of the video too. The little
That's the
promo.
Instagram. I mean, unless we get something better. So hey,
Hey,
Thank-
yeah,
you.
everybody. I mean, this
Call
guy.
it.
You've got.
we
this
just
guy's
call it.
in-
Yeah,
call it.
I say we did it.
Yeah.
Who's hungry? Who's hungry? Okay, so wait. So last time we saw you, you were about to move to London, and it's been how long? A year?
a year exactly.
1 year exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. And walk me through that year real quick. What were you up to?
I was.
You guys just met.
Why did I do that? I didn't. It
like-
just was like.
It felt natural for
Yeah, it
one
felt
quick
like he might
second.
need
and
some
then-
On chair is fine. Were you
During
touching his
the
back? Or
moment.
you
No,
on
I
chair?
was not.
I think on chair is fine.
I think he caught himself desiring his hand would encounter my back, and that's why he felt
Yes.
he felt guilty about it.
The
Otherwise,
realization
what is
moment was funny.
What?
I think
quick.
if you know the person, you can do that chair. No touch.
I don't know.
If you
So that.
No,
you know him a little bit.
You know
I'm a
what?
little bit-
Sometimes
you know
more
about
than
his
what you know is what you feel.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, well, he felt the chair.
Let me ask you-
'cause-
Go ahead. Keep going. Go ahead.
So you moved to London to do. You were saying you wanted to do features or something,
Keep doing,
right?
keep doing.
I'm just gonna scratch his back.
Yeah. Keep Carlos
What if he
mellow.
looked at me and went, give me scratches?
He scratched by my ear.
So what did I do?
Scratches right now.
Oh my god.
I love this guy.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. Good scratcher.
Guy.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Where were we?
London.
England.
Yes. So, like everything was like pretty calm, and all of a sudden I decided to just roll the dice and go to London and go crazy. Put everything on storage, and I went to London, and I
Just-
reconnected with Lucy.
Yes. Your ex-wife.
No, my ex-girlfriend. Yeah. And she was the one who went through my whole downward spiral next to me until she couldn't deal with me anymore.
Like your heaviest party days,
Yeah.
she was there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, trying
When
to
did
strain me.
when we met you, you were at the end of your party days.
I was about to die, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw you in the hospital. Yeah. Yeah.
That was like 6 months before, no? Wasn't it?
6 months before what? Before you moved?
No, before the hospital when I went for. Yeah,
Oh, that we met you?
No,
Maybe a year. Maybe a year.
When I met
Maybe a
you.
year. I
Is
think
it?
we met, and I don't know. Like that
2019,
era.
it was like 19,
it's hard to tell. It was like
2019.
that because like us having those Friday night jams. You think like, oh, that was like a year, but that was like 2 months we did that. It's like it feels like a whole
That's true,
chapter
that
of
is
our
true.
lives, but it was actually probably short.
Yeah.
It was a lot shorter than it felt. It felt like we've known each other
Yeah.
for a very long time.
It did.
Yeah.
It did. Okay, Carlos is grabbing another beer, but so
Anyone, anything?
Oh, thank you.
I'll take a beer.
Yeah.
Sure.
Paul, check this out.
What you got? Twisties, huh?
No, I'm doing the thing that like.
Podcasters do?
Yeah.
Yeah. I need the like mobile ones so we can like really fidget with it.
Does
Look at
anyone
watch
Or a
it
lot of
again.
people do this, like just get it behind, like.
Why would you hold it like that?
So anyway, well, it's better when it moves. I think right behind you, right behind Nick. But yeah, Nick, you're like a real pro.
Yeah, check it out.
Have you been on many podcasts?
No.
Yeah, you've got all these little.
I'm surprised you don't
one-liners.
have your
You're
own
funny guy.
podcast.
No, I don't like to go on podcasts. Because it dictates how I act.
So you're here under
I try to act
protest.
cool and funny.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why you're being so weird right now.
Yeah, I
So
don't
because
being
you're
on
like,
podcasts.
oh, I don't want to like perform. So,
Yeah.
but then it ends up, it's the opposite effect. Because you'd be more performative
Yeah.
if
Of
we were not
course.
recording.
No cameras, I'm performing, and it's my night to shine.
Exactly. But if
And I
you're
love
filming,
that.
you feel what, like
I
a,
don't know. It's not my zone.
Like
funny.
Yeah.
have you
It
ever,
takes some getting
Yeah.
used to. I
Yeah.
think it's not like a comfortable feeling for
I'm
most
so
people.
critical too that I hear me saying nothing. What value is this?
Hey, I mean,
Yeah.
you're giving us
You know-
an episode.
Yeah, no,
You got one good laugh. You already got one good laugh. You're doing great.
Thank
Made
you.
me giggle
Yeah.
like crazy.
Thank you.
Wait,
But you
were
know
you
what?
ever into like performing, or you've
No,
always been behind the scenes guy?
always. Yeah, I always thought first I had too much reverence for it. I thought, oh no, I can't possibly do that. And then I think if I would have been a stand-up, I'd be dead. I think just
From-
lifestyle stuff.
Okay.
Like, I would have drinking myself to death. But I don't know. Yeah, it was just never my aspiration.
Well, there you go.
Which is hard because when you look sort of like a leading guy,
Yeah.
people are always expecting that of you.
Right. It's like a tall guy that like you play basketball.
Basketball, exactly.
See a guy like you, it's like
He must play basketball.
yeah. Well, yeah. That you play basketball,
Yeah.
and you could be the star of a basketball movie where you're the romantic
the
lead.
coach's son.
The
Space Jam
coach's,
three.
the
Coach's
romantic lead.
entitled white son
Yeah.
who has designs on the team.
Right.
Yeah.
And like makes all the plays.
Yeah.
I want the plays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why don't we run my play? Like, come on, we'll
Not
run backwards.
now,
They'll
yeah.
never see us.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't work like that. Ah, okay. Okay, so
yeah.
London.
Yeah.
We took a detour. Yeah.
You might need a minute.
So you rekindled.
So back to Nick. No.
You rekindled.
Footloose.
And you got married.
Yeah, that was it. We got a text message that was like, "Miss you guys. Hope you're well. I'm married. London is great." It was like, "Congrats, dude. Wow." It was really sudden. So while you keep chewing, I'll just try and fill in as many gaps as I can. You met, you started hanging out, you rekindled this old flame. Did you just get married, or was it like you were kind of dating a little bit? Like how long from like when it was the spark was back to you're married?
2 months,
2 months. And how long did you guys date the first time?
5 years.
Okay, so you already know each other so well. You've had time
She's
apart.
The worst of me.
Right.
I am 1,000% everything I am in front of her.
Right.
That's it.
And so she saw the new and improved you. Because like we were saying, when we met you, you were kind of on this downward spiral. You got to the drain and you
I
sort of
guess-
like spread
I
yourself
guess
out. You
that-
didn't go down the drain.
No.
And then we found you in the hospital, or
Yeah.
whatever. We didn't find you. It was arranged. We knew you were there. We don't just go around looking for people in hospitals.
Scavenger hunt.
We're just,
Come find me.
we were volunteering.
Here's a hint.
Yeah, he did like
Find
a
my
Facebook
phone,
Live.
tell your
Here's like
friends.
You'll never guess where I
Here's
am. First one to find me gets chocolate.
Wait, but what inspired the downward?
Or what led to it.
Oh, you want to go there?
Let's go there.
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
I think we talked about this,
Probably.
you know. But I had given up on me. I was done. And I guess I felt like I had lived a lot, very much, too much and too fast. But I was done. You know, a couple of failures that were like really heartbreaking to me.
Like what?
Like relationships that didn't work, like, you know, making choices that I regretted, always
Like what?
going to the place to hurt myself.
That's so,
So
interesting. That's so interesting to me. It's like from an outsider looking in, because when I met you, you're such a, like a loving person. Like I knew you were kind of going through it when I met you a little bit.
Yeah,
you know,
but
'cause
you
you're
could
like,
tell that it was like a train wreck.
No, but well,
No,
we met
no.
you.
I mean,
and
I'm
you were
very
handling it
honest.
fine.
A very honest
Sure.
train wreck. You know, I never.
well, you were so loving. I mean, if That Kid Is You wouldn't have made this album if it wasn't for you. Like a lot of That Kid Is You things happen because of you, because you're so kind and like loving. Like
I appreciate that.
Turns out it was your downward spiral that really motivated us.
Yeah. Well,
have
this is gonna sound like really corny, but it's the way that it was for me. That's why I'm here still, and I will always be here in front of you, sharing myself the way that I do, because I share exactly the same, but what I was going through, and you make me feel at home. You make me feel cared. You make me feel I could belong. You know, and you inspire me to be positive. So in a way, for me, you know,
I'm gonna cry.
no, but it's very true. It's like I gave you inspire me to give you the best that I had in that moment, instead of like keeping that to my, you know, to the side and quiet and just continue with my self distraction. You know what I mean? And that's what it was. You know, because when it was too late, I didn't know it was too late, but that's what you inspired. I did have the self destruct and the wake up call.
Yeah.
Right,
You know?
because you had a health problem that just became, it was clear, there was no way to
It's
continue
because-
the way you were going.
Because meeting you, you know.
We caused the health problem.
No. At the moment that we met, it was a moment that there was no way back. I had damaged myself enough to not, you know, and holding a little bit that by meeting you, I was able not to die. I just went to the hospital. You know?
We were like your ambulance ride.
Yes.
There we go.
On time.
On time, right on schedule. And what you mean by like the downward spiral, you were just like partying, like just drinking, drugs, everything. You take things to an extreme with everything you do.
Yeah, because
And
I remember like one of the second jams or something like that, and I was like, Carlos, you're like so happy, whatever, and you're just like, hey, I'm tripping right now. I was like,
I was on MDMA.
Right, I had a moment where I was like,
I was on MDMA. And
the first couple times, it's like, oh yeah, Carlos
That'll do it.
is partying. But then I was like, man, the last 8 times I've seen Carlos, he's like, I'm tripping balls. I was like, I think every time I see this guy, I was like, man. And then you ended up in the hospital. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but I was
So that's
that was,
why I
It was a
don't do
thing.
that every
so that's
weekend.
what happens when
yeah.
you do that. Yeah.
yeah, that was awesome.
But then you really turn your health around. Like, I mean, I don't know how much actual weight you lost, but he was so much larger, like a balloon,
Like
larger.
60,
Well, I
55,
mean, he
60
like-
pounds over.
He like deflated.
Well, I was also having a massive heart failure too. So it's like I was like a balloon, a water balloon as well.
that's true, yeah. I
balloon,
remember
no
that,
dick.
yeah.
It was a good description.
Yeah.
I feel like there was a snicker.
So he
A snicker came from
totally
him.
reaffirmed that was a very good metaphor.
You look
Anyways.
great right now, though. You look like great. Like,
Thank you.
handsome.
No,
Yeah, you
I
kept
feel-
up with it, which
I
is
feel
great.
fucking great. You know, I really do feel great.
Things feel steady. Huh?
Okay, so
So wait, yeah. Then
you're back in London.
Back
you
in
called
London.
Lucy.
Not for
She
long.
lives in London.
Yeah.
So you said, hey, I'm
No,
back
we
in town.
were already in touch,
Okay.
and my intention was to get her back because the one who had fucked up was me.
So she's been the one that got away.
She's been the one who said, like, get your shit together or I don't talk to you ever again. I'm leaving. This is the last chance that you
What
have.
was the last? Oh, sorry. What was the last
Tell me.
straw
That broke
With
the
her.
camel's back?
Oh, with her.
with her? The moment. What was
First
the
time you
thing?
broke up.
No. The last straw when she said, "Look,
Yeah,
the
when she
final-
was
final-
had
Yeah.
enough.
I'm
The
done
end.
with it.
Yeah.
It's over."
That I was
To the extent you're.
I was out of the
but I don't wanna-
hospital, and you know, at my worst, and she put up with that until I made it impossible for her to stay. like I kicked everyone out of my life in that process of like, you know, going down.
Yeah.
You know, my family was far, my friends were, you know, super far. People I worked with, super far. And she was trying, you know, to remain there and, you know, to snap me into place, and I would just be awful to her, like really bad. Not proud of that, but I'm proud of the man that I am becoming.
Yeah, it's good.
Yes.
And so you get to London, you guys start hanging out.
Yeah.
Is it immediate like, wow, this is amazing, like we're back on?
So 2 months later, you were married.
No,
Oh.
no, 2 months later. That was
He's not an animal.
No, that's how they used to do it
no,
back
that
in
was
the day.
that was January, end of January when we got married.
Okay.
Okay,
And
so
we got married sooner because the problem was that with this
So
movie,
6 months later, you all got hitched.
but we were not in a rush until the movie kicked in. You know, because when the movie kicked in, all our schedule of like, you know, things keep going well. You know, we're just like everything went off.
Is she also in the industry as well? Does she also do like entertainment stuff?
No, she dislikes the industry.
What does she do?
She is right now. She's a nanny. After the pandemic or during the pandemic, she got unemployed, so she had to, you know, to get a job for the pandemic, because otherwise she would have to go on welfare or whatever that's called. So for 2.5 years, she's been, you know, a nanny with this kid that is fucking amazing.
Oh, cool.
Rohan. It's like
Rohan.
Rohan?
Rohan is
samurai?
We went to
it's
school with the Rohan.
Really,
We did.
It's a good name. It's a solid name.
We did go to school with Rohan.
He's a solid.
Dope.
Yeah, it's
The Lord of the
powerful.
Rings.
Yeah, that's.
Riders of Rohan.
Oh, there you go.
That's what it is.
That's cool. Now.
Super cool. Oh, is it?
Yeah. No, that's really cool.
I mean, I don't know.
Somebody-
The Rohan we
that
grew up
ever.
with, it was not from Lord of the Rings. His name,
I
I
doubt
don't
it.
think.
Was
I
he?
doubt it.
Did Hellbent on revenge? What was his?
No, but to get his attention, you'd have to light a fire, and then like multiple fires would get lit, and
So
then
typical
that was
Rohan.
his
Typical Rohan
He was
guy.
kind of standard Rohan.
Yeah.
Release like an elephant to go
Yeah,
fetch
they
him.
can't
No,
handle
I mean,
their. Yeah.
normal.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay, cool. And now
Sorry
you're
for
married.
that non-funny little back and forth.
No, hey, I like it. You
But
get
if
yours where you get yours.
If you wonder what I'm worried about, it's what we just did. It's sort of a back and forth that's like tepid, and I hate that I'm a part of it. But getting to an
Oh
extent.
gosh.
To an extent.
You
Well, I mean, we're
are
still new
funny.
with this whole podcast, you know? It's
I'm-
each episode
I'm
gets
just
better.
speaking
But
from insecurity. I wish I could sort of have the
It's funny.
the poise.
It's funny that you say this because you're becoming more and more endearing to me by the second.
That's the
You're,
plan. That's the plan.
I feel.
Yeah.
I love. I'm
The
like.
manipulative gaslight thing.
I love it. It works.
Yeah.
It works on me.
It will. And
Yes.
then,
and then it won't.
and then
As
it
it
won't.
will.
Until it won't. Until it won't.
Until it won't.
No, this is all deficiencies and weaknesses on my part. I'm happy to tell you more about them later. But
Yeah, we won't
Wait,
do
well,
that
where
on
did
air.
you grow up, Nick?
L.A.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What
well,
what
I went
part?
to high school in San Diego. I was born in Santa Monica.
Southern California boy. Mm-hmm. And did you ever move away? You've been here the whole time.
Lived in New York for 3 years. Carlos and I were talking about the restaurant I lived across the street from.
Oh.
Amazing place called Omen, back when New York was
Cool.
cool. Yeah.
So you guys were in New York in the same
In the
sweet
cool
spot
days.
in the cool
Yeah.
days.
I'm a little older. I
Do you
bet
think,
you I'm older
do you think
than
everybody
anyone
thinks
here.
they live in a certain place?
Yeah.
in the States?
Let's guess
I
Mike's age.
guarantee you.
Yeah, this is a
no.
fun game.
Guarantee you not.
No way, I have to be older than Carlos.
No.
You look much younger than me.
No.
All right, shoot, let's go.
Let's do it. Lay your cards out.
Fucking do it. Here we
Lay your
go.
cards out. All in. Yeah, dick's out. Count the rings.
I'm
Count the rings
38.
on your
I'm
dick.
gonna be 39 very soon. You're older than 38? Oh, amazing. You look absolutely incredible. Really? Oh, you're the man.
How old are you, Carlos?
That gives
I'm
me so
48.
much.
48.
That gives me. I'm
10
so
years.
happy to hear this, Carlos. You're the. Wow,
Giving
dude.
us hope.
You're almost Snoop Dogg's age.
Dude, you're a
I
god.
didn't even know that.
Why do you? Yes, I did.
Carry it well.
But I don't remember.
Oh, he's amazing. That's
When we met Carlos, I feel like you tried to kind of hide your age. a little
Why?
bit. I don't know.
That's
like
it's so cool.
You know
to
why?
be
Because
beautiful.
ageism is real. That's why.
I agree.
Maybe you never asked.
maybe I never asked. That's
You know,
true.
Age was not an issue here. I'm young
Age
at heart.
is nothing.
you know?
But it's
Yeah.
hard to get his worldliness.
Well, because Carlos
with
is
a
an
young
artist,
age.
so he's not a
intense as
typical.
fuck.
Yeah, well, but you've been around. You've done.
Yeah.
I've been.
Yeah.
This is what I was telling you
Yeah.
before. You know, that I had lived so much, so intense. People that know me get together in a room from different moments of my life, and they all figure me out. It's like, this guy had lived 7 lives. You know,
so cool.
You're from the second. You're from third. These people are from.
Oh, I
and it's
like that.
It's just people that know me know that.
So we met you in like chapter 6.
Pretty much.
Carlos.
This is my 6th
Season
life.
6. Yeah.
Season 6.
Six
Yeah,
seasons.
season 6.
Or, yeah.
We're the fresh, like
we're now
young
you're in
bloods
season
coming
7.
in to
Yeah.
just revamp and re-energize.
Set.
Yeah, we got the seasons renewed.
No, me. No, my teeth are.
My buddy would do that with his teeth. I hated it every time.
Yeah,
It would hurt to watch.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yes.
It's only a matter of time
And
before
it's
those
so
chips
easy
right
to
away.
open it with something other than your
Yeah.
teeth. You can do it with anything.
I always use
I
spoons.
do use my
Spoon-
teeth
yeah,
to open
yeah.
a lot of things. Though.
Oh my!
When I have to open a beer, I open
will
the
admit.
drawer, and I'm not looking for a bottle opener. I'm
No, you're
looking for a
ledge.
spoon or a
Yeah.
fork,
Yeah.
like
or a
Yeah,
big
don't do
lighter.
I'm not used to. Yeah, or a big lighter is the best.
Oh, I thought you said Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
Oh, dude, do you guys want to talk about Bitcoin? Okay, give me 10 minutes. I'm gonna blow your fucking mind.
Okay. Yeah. Talk to me about the
Holy
blockchain.
shit.
No, I know nothing about this. I never will know
It's
anything
low.
about this.
It's down.
I never will know.
That's the
anything
update.
about that.
For a second, I
Been
was
down.
like, someone is gonna break it down for me. You were so
I don't know if
convincing.
that person
This
exists.
is
You
not
were
this
so
podcast.
convincing.
That is not what
Thank
we
you.
do here.
Yeah, no, not for me.
Nothing you can reference as useful information happens here.
I think that's a scam. That stuff's got to be
Bitcoin's a scam?
Yeah,
Bitcoin.
I mean, it's a bubble. It's a scam. I don't know.
A
I haven't
bubble.
checked in on
fair enough.
El Salvador in a while. I think they were switched completely to cryptocurrency as their national.
But
Like the
Bitcoin
national
perhaps is a
currency.
scam, but I think the technology of the blockchain, which I'm not
Very
going to pretend to
legit.
understand,
Yeah, legit.
is like a very legit thing that is going to be used for like tracking currency and things that it can.
Well,
there is a verifiable one of one.
That's
In a
cool.
punk rock sense, I agree with it because it's decentralized banking. So
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, that's the cool part to me.
Yeah, no.
It's like
But
the
will it
rock-
hold?
Banking.
I like that
that's,
part,
That's
too.
rad. But I also understand nothing. So
Like
Yeah.
it's
That's a
still
really
just how
cool thing to say.
what?
To like associate something in the world with a cool genre of like that's so cool to be like, dude, I like your business model. It's sort of punk rock. Oh, that's a cool thing to say, right? Like that's
That makes me icky. I
But
feel
people
icky
use
for
punk
saying
rock
that,
for those kinds of things. You don't really use anything else. You don't be like, dude, this place is like,
dude, you eat
so
your burrito
adult
super
contemporary.
punk rock. Yeah,
Like, they don't use other, you know.
dude, yeah. You the way you park, punk rock, dude. Yeah, you don't
Just out in
you
the
don't
middle of the
even read
street.
I like that.
Yeah.
I was talking about this, the backhanded comp, the art of it, because someone came up to me as a joke and they said, "Oh my God, you're wearing Dickies! I haven't seen those in so long."
I have to say the same thing.
I felt so awful.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
I think it'd be funny to say to that person. I wish I'd said to them, "You know what's cool about you? You don't care how you look. You don't care what you wear. You'll wear anything. You
Not Dickies.
You're willing to be sort of a piece of shit. You're
I'm not even sure you own a mirror, but you are.
Oh, you look terrible, but that's heroic.
That's you. Yeah.
That's
I,
authentic.
I
That's
commend
just
you
you.
for not
Yeah.
caring what
You look-
people think.
You look like garbage, but
there's
that's
a bravery
actually
to your
Absolutely.
ugliness.
for sure.
Yeah.
How often is that? Like that would have happened to me too. If something like that happens and I don't have a good quip, it's just burning in my head over and over. Like what I could have said, what I should have said.
10
I'm
years
the same
later,
way.
I'll
Like-
make like an Instagram story about it
Yeah.
and be like, "That's how art works."
That's it. Ticking time bomb.
Yeah, I'm like that with my sisters. Like, we're all like our love language is talking shit. So
Sure.
if somebody doesn't quit back quick enough, like it's like
I miss that so much.
The shit talk.
You guys are some
s-
shit talkers.
Since I
You guys are
arrived to
funny.
this country,
Giggly
English
talkers.
is my second language.
Yeah.
So you know how fucking difficult it is to talk shit to an American. When you want to talk shit,
oh, your
Because there's like
Spanish
so much
talk's
nuance
probably-
to it.
It's like talking mierda.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. That's exactly the
I
point.
feel like that's
You know?
It's like talking Mierda.
But that's exactly what it is.
The most un-Latin way to say a Latin word.
Is Mierda
It's como
French
talking
or
Mierda.
That's como.
That's like people say pico de gallo or some shit.
Pico de Gallo.
What,
Yeah, that's
what
like a
is
thing.
that?
So it's hard for you to shit talk. Is it because it comes off like mean because the sarcasm
I feel
isn't?
like-
No,
would get missed or something.
inaccurate, slow as fuck. So by the time that you're bouncing back and forth
Yeah.
to talk, talking because I like talk to shit about you, and I
Sure.
say,
Yeah.
I'm
Mom.
direct like that. In Spanish, in English, it's impossible.
Do you think like is your inner monologue still Spanish?
To be honest with you, it's English, but that's how limited it has become.
Oh, interesting. Does your English voice have an accent?
No, everyone else has an accent.
No, but is your English? That's a great question. Is your English voice in your head have your accent?
He has no accent. It's neutral. It's perfect. It's sweet. It's loving.
So you think without the
Just-
accent?
just
the
like
accent
I
is
am.
just the mouth.
I only say that because I asked my mom once.
And she's like, oh, see, yeah, of course, yeah, it has an accent. Sounds exactly like me. And I was like, oh.
Like me, exactly. But for me, I don't have an accent.
That's
This
true.
is the way I talk.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay,
Everything
so but it
else
does
doesn't
have an
matter.
accent. So we would say it has an accent. The voice in your head sounds like how you talk.
Definitely. Do
Right.
I have an accent?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh, but it's cool. It's a cool accent.
That's right.
For almost anybody,
Really?
if you're a foreigner speaking English, your accent's kind of cool.
Yeah.
1,000%.
I asked Tato one time. I was like, dude, when you speak English, like it's cool. Like when I speak Spanish, is it cool? And he's like,
No.
it's more like funny.
Poco de biblioteca.
It's like not, but like trying to say like let's go to the library like with a Spanish accent is it's like sexy.
Yeah, it sounds rad. But you know what's funny about you, like
Vamos a
not
la
being able to shit talk
librería.
in English, is that like I bet there's so much good shit talk in you because you Argentinians are fucking passionate
Oh yeah.
as fuck.
Stubborn. We a little
like-
bit stubborn.
Yeah, y'all shit talk.
You met my sister. You met my sister.
Oh yeah.
Carlos got to
Yeah.
the table.
Yeah.
Did I smash the table?
No, everybody else did. You have to do it.
Just one little
Should I?
push.
Should I?
Yes.
Press in between. Just one.
There we go. There we go. Oh, but you did it too. Now we just have to do one more.
Oh, what? Yes.
How is your? Don't do it.
No, I'm not.
How is your sister? How's Mora?
She's great.
We met Mora in Buenos Aires
Yeah.
when we recorded the Argentina album. She has a art studio or like an
We'll
art
probably
gallery.
see her at the end of this month.
We're going to Argentina at the end of June.
Awesome. Oh my God. Well, tell her, say hello.
Well, we will.
Give her a big kiss.
But anyway, she's a cool artist. Check her out, Mora Veron. What's her on Instagram?
Mora dot Veron, I'm pretty
Mora
sure.
Lover.
Yeah, but anyway,
I'll tell you
she's
in a
dope.
second, but
She's dope.
she's gonna kill me.
Why?
Why? Because I don't remember her thing.
Oh.
That is the way it
Who
is.
can remember anything anymore? We're not designed that
She
way.
told us when we met her,
Oh,
she
yeah.
was like, "Did Carlos show you his Charlie tricks?" And we were like, "What's Charlie tricks?" She was like, "He didn't show you Charlie tricks." And we're like, "What is Charlie tricks?" She's like, "Carlos is
fucking-
a magician,
Yeah.
and he used to perform Charlie tricks for everybody."
That's
I
sweet.
used to do that.
Do you still do magic and like?
Not anymore, but to be honest with you, I think the last time I did that was in New York.
Until today.
Yeah, I have a deck of cards.
No.
One.
Do you know a card trick or
I've got
anything?
tarot
I
cards.
know.
I'm gonna get a deck
no.
out here. I'm just gonna get it out here.
Oh no.
I like how your eyes lit up for the tarot cards. You're like, oh
Yeah, you did like that. I like them. Very nice.
We have a surprise for you.
Yeah, would you say
Deck of cards.
the magician days were life?
Your
4,
ex-girlfriend's
3,
here.
2? What lifetime was this? The
Oh,
magician
that'd be an
days.
interesting idea.
Spanish
for a podcast.
deck or American deck?
Oh,
What do
then
you
we got
play
both.
here with the Spanish deck?
I bought it in Spain. I don't play anything.
we haven't touched him.
I don't play games.
Not a gamer. He's a very serious man.
That was great.
But there
Serious
might be
man.
some jokers in here. I don't here.
There is.
You're the magician. You
But no,
tell me.
no, but I'm not gonna perform a magic.
Oh no.
I gotta warm
See, this
up.
is what magicians do. They're like, oh, see, I'm not gonna
They
perform or
love you.
anything. Like, woo, yeah.
No, but that's
Like,
the
I mean,
difference.
be like, look, I mean, I could be if I was like, there's your card, you know.
Yeah,
oh, maybe I'd
yeah,
be like
All this
that.
spread is just cards. And
It's sort of like, don't make me sing. I don't, what's the word? Sing!
Like, I guess I could if you really want me to.
What do you say in English? Don't pull my leg. Yeah. What is it?
Yeah, don't pull my leg.
Don't pull my leg.
Where's that come from?
Don't
pull
my
anyone's leg.
Yeah, it's frowned upon.
Just
Never seen it happen once.
Never seen a leg get pulled.
Not once.
JC pulled my leg the other day in a music video. He dragged me across the floor.
Did you tell him not to?
I actually said, while he was doing it, I said, "You're pulling my leg," and he said, "Yeah."
In the music video, you pull my leg at the end.
He just said that.
No, you pulled mine. I pull yours.
Uh-oh.
You pull mine. Yeah, you're pulling me.
The one we just
I
shot.
pulled
You
him.
pulled me.
Oh, no.
I pulled.
I can't even read those.
Oh yeah.
Those are
a
in
card.
Alien. I can't read them.
They just have an accent.
Yeah, same numbers. Yeah, I look at annoying.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. See?
No, you're gonna do it. I'm okay.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Aren't
Want
you?
me to? Yeah.
I mean, you said they
Cut the
were
deck, or
going
what are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing a trick.
Yeah.
He's doing a trick.
Oh, that's your trick. Is that Nick?
Is that
52 card
is
pickup.
doing the trick.
it's an illusion? Okay, a trick is something whores do in the streets, Michael. It's from
Something
Arrested
whores do for
Development.
money.
Yes.
Or cocaine.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Tell me when to stop. You.
Stop.
Okay. Sorry, that's it. That's okay. Stop it. Come on. Okay. Stop it. Okay, now you can. I got one trick.
Okay,
You're
so
amazing.
now what am I doing? I'm putting it in the deck.
Anywhere you want.
Anywhere you want.
Anywhere I want.
Did you
Wait,
see it?
I didn't even look at it.
Oh, but you gotta look at it.
Whatever that
Show
is.
Okay,
See,
don't
I'm
show
Show
me.
it.
Don't show me.
Oh wait, I'll show the. I'll show the. No,
Are
I'll
you
show
gonna
the
pass it
people
to
at
me?
home.
What? Are you gonna pass telepathically to me? Is that
Yeah,
what
I
you're doing?
can't.
Okay.
You saw it?
I saw
Yeah,
it.
he's magic. I
Okay,
just told
going
him.
in. Just going in.
Yep.
Don't look where I go.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Are you passing it to me right now?
Okay.
I can.
And do you have it yet?
I can hear it. Is that the one?
In
Yeah,
through
yeah.
them.
Okay, so it's a 10.
Yeah.
It is a 10.
Yes,
It is a 10.
it is. Wait,
And it's
Paul,
a 10.
are you hearing this? So wait, did he look at it?
No.
How would you know it's a 10?
Because it is a 10, and it's drinking. This gentleman is drinking. Isn't
How would you
he?
possibly know this?
Isn't he?
He is, but
There you go. There you go. You passed it to me. You
okay,
passed
but
it
now
to
I'm
me.
actually confused.
Wait,
Why-
I kind of like spaced out, and now I'm really confused. Too.
I'm confused as to how Carlos
How did
knows
Carlos
the
know
card
it?
I have. You never saw it.
You just passed it to me. I'm telling you. I said I heard it.
We're doing telepathic
Telepathic
communication.
math.
While
Yeah.
we figured out telepathy.
Carlos
You know
is like
what?
hour
Telepathy, it's a hard
11.
word.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. You should look at the playback later.
Yeah,
and
I'm
figure
very
out that
confused.
him and
I don't want to do the trick
him and
anymore.
I-
I want to know how Carlos knows.
I swear. he
A magician
just
never
does it.
reveals.
Did you just a trick was
Just put
happening?
it back.
I told you. It was
happening.
Wait, but say it to the camera, because
Say what card we have.
was it?
It was a 10 of cups.
10 of cups. Yeah, it was a guy holding a cup and it had a 10 on it.
Yeah.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you joking?
No.
Are you joking?
I showed the camera.
No,
I
yeah.
showed the camera.
I told you that it was a 10,
And I spilled my
and
beer.
the gentleman was drinking.
We were excited.
All right.
I'll show you the. Well, okay.
Yeah.
No.
No,
I guess
time
I'm
will
gay.
tell.
We'll check the
Because
We'll check the. We'll check the tape. Maybe Carlos glanced at it when you pulled it out.
Listen.
Everything I knew
Okay, do
about
it again.
humanity
Do it
and
again.
let's
what
do
our
it one
minds
more
are
time.
capable
Do it
of.
again.
Okay, from the
watch
top.
him the whole time.
Okay.
Hey, watch him.
Just do the thing.
JC,
I already
watch him the
saw.
whole
I tried
time.
to do
JC,
that.
your job is to watch Carlos.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm watching Nick. See, Nick
Hold
is
on.
trying to use Carlos for
Hold on.
misdirection.
Nick, I'll.
Okay,
Hold
who
on.
should pick it?
Christine.
Whoever wants to pick it.
Tell me.
You have to
It's one of
flick
those
me
where-
off while you do
Yeah,
it.
sorry. Tell me
Wait a
stop.
second.
Okay, stop.
Hold on.
So you're gonna pick a card.
Done.
It's
Wait,
this one.
that was,
done?
no,
First
that
one
was
is-
not even the card.
Okay, hold on.
Keep going.
Hold on.
You didn't take the one out. That
Okay.
was
Am I supposed? I'm
mine.
looking at
Tell
you.
me when to stop.
All right, let's go with this one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in there,
Just
huh?
get-
It's really stuck in there.
That's not the one.
That's the one. She found out how to do the trick.
Yeah. Okay, but wait. You keep going. Even your.
Yeah.
Wait,
No,
we
no,
figured out.
Let me
Keep going,
hear
because
you.
we gotta see if he
Keep
knows
going,
the card.
keep going. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
We don't care if you're.
Wait,
I blew it. I blew it.
What was the first card we saw?
I was like,
Okay, listen.
Yeah.
The first card you saw was a 4 of a cup. 4
I
of cups.
should be a yes woman. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah,
Nick.
wait.
That was the
Yes.
first card you saw. On the
The
second,
first and last podcast
The second-
I ever do.
the second one was a 7 of cups. You have no wrong.
I didn't even look at the second one, but the first one was a 4 of cups.
Yeah.
I wasn't here.
When Nick, no, like just now, when you said like, no, do it again. That's not my card.
I didn't.
It was a 4. I saw it. It was a 4 of cups.
No, the thing is,
It was a 4
You're
of
sitting
cups.
by a witch.
Maybe there's a
no,
reflection.
I know you saw it, and you
Okay, wait.
are my imposter syndrome person.
What if I pull a card?
Yeah.
Well, you tell me what it is.
Give it to me.
Give you what?
You
deck.
can't enter someone's
No, what
magic
if I just
realm.
pull a card out? Can you tell me what it is?
No.
Dude,
Okay.
pulling out never
All right.
works.
I've seen it work.
It's funny that you gave me nuts.
Yeah, because yeah, I did. So whatever. Don't
Say
be-
when.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wait, there's a magic trick happening.
No.
Oh, tell you when? What'd you say?
Oh.
Okay, when? What do you mean?
Well, he's gonna do the thing
When?
Oh shit!
All right.
That was so fast.
You owe me a Coke.
This
as the
episode
kids
is
say.
unwatchable. Okay.
So,
Say that, you know.
I'll never do a
Like,
podcast again
Jinx, you
because
owe
of
me a
little
Coke.
moments like that.
Still catch them saying it.
that's 1 card.
Touch
How do
one.
these things carry
All
on?
right, hey, let's focus on one thing at a time.
That's 1 card. Keep your finger there. Keep your finger there. Stop.
Stop
ready?
what? Oh, okay.
Ready? Okay. The bottom card is your card. Yeah?
I mean,
look,
yeah.
look at it.
Okay.
Yeah? Then put it there. Next shuffle, do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Emphasis on
I'm watching.
you.
I'll watch the wizard.
But JC, look down here.
How can I ruin
Okay.
your
We're
moment?
gonna show Nicholas as well.
I'm just interested in ruining her moment.
And we're gonna show the people at home.
Or the unhomed. I do think that was a bit.
Okay, so where do I put
I
it?
can't believe that.
Anywhere.
Mix it.
Shuffle.
Shuffle, do whatever you want.
Everywhere.
Wait, to just
Very fair thing to
stand
say.
corrected.
Yeah, do it under the table. What are you doing?
What?
Shuffle under the table.
JC, can I talk to you outside for a second?
Sidebar.
Oh man.
Hey man, I gotta let
Oh,
you go.
dude.
You don't employ me. I know. That's the issue.
That's why you gotta go.
This is why this has to end.
Okay.
All right.
It's in there somewhere. It's shuffled.
Can I have 3 opportunities?
Yes.
Sure, you get 3 guesses.
That's the American way.
That's the American way.
Oh,
That is the
Yeah.
American way.
Is it?
Yeah, 3
Is it?
strikes and you're out, or you're in.
The
you know.
fucking American way.
Baseball.
You
Don't do
followed.
it. Don't say it.
Apple pie.
That's the motherfucking American way.
All right.
Monster trucks and ice cream.
Don't try to ruin me, okay?
Too late.
Wow, we got a
Uh-oh,
rivalry.
he's coming
it's
for
a
me now.
rivalry because of what she
Coming
did.
for me.
Nothing like a little
What did you
rivalry
do?
banter. Besides pop the balloon that is my spirit.
Besides just stabbing him in the back on his
Besides
performative
presenting
act
friendly
of
but
magic.
being betrayee. Besides presenting like a friend but actually being a foe.
Okay, Carlos, you got your 3
should have
guesses.
baked a fucking pie today. That would have won you back over.
I got it.
Just betrayish.
Just wait till you eat. You'll love me again.
Okay. No,
This is not.
that's not it.
This
It's
is not
kind of
it.
warm, but
The
no.
pickle? No.
Oh, I'm just
could have been a
lying. It's
cucumber.
52
I'm just lying.
So that one is not it. Okay, fine. This one?
No,
Quite. Nope.
No.
close.
Charles Gould just texted me, let's prank cats.
A cat?
This one?
No.
Really
You
wanted
sure?
it to be, but no.
Sure.
Okay, you sure that it was not this one? Are you sure?
Yeah.
That one was
Well,
not.
I feel like maybe you switched them.
Is this
Now I
card
feel like
okay?
maybe it's there.
You think
But
so?
that, when you showed us that card, what was presumed to be that card,
Okay.
it was not correct.
So it's not this one either, right?
No.
Okay. And it's not this one there.
No.
Shit. But it was this one, right?
What the fuck?
Whoa. JC just got poltergeist out of here. He just spooked
Walking
him.
around.
How'd you even do that?
All right. Here's.
It was there.
Was
You
it the
just
bread?
told me. You just told me that it was not there.
So you're a liar.
pretty much what I'm saying.
Okay, so Carlos, this is very productive. Paul, what else are you lying about?
Oh, so much.
Yeah.
So many things.
There you go.
Let's
Wow.
start at the top.
Okay, so I know that this is like Penn and Teller fool us. I know that you knew where the card was the whole time. So you showed us this card.
Are you spoiling the magic?
Well, I'm just.
Oh, is
a little
that
bit,
your
I'm trying.
Only I can do that.
Is that your move?
But you dealed it off the
I like
bottom
that
of the
one
deck
too
or off the
much.
top. But you knew what card it was, which I don't know how you did that.
No.
After you showed us one of the cards, instead of just putting that card right down, you did a little sneaky move where it looked like you did, but you kind of did something like that or something.
You got
Objection.
the finger there.
Case closed.
Case closed. Magic
with the
sucks.
W.
No, okay. That was good. Charlie Tricks. So
That's what
how
my
did you learn
system-
magic?
You did that's an honest question. Why is that funny?
Well, like, when did you start doing magic? Why? I mean, it's a special kind of child that goes to the library and gets like a magic book.
They're called nerds.
You know what? I gotta say that is because there was a part of me that was a nerd.
It's a way to talk to girls, talk to people. You have a little trick.
It was in fact in film school.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So you weren't like an 8-year-old.
No, I always loved magic, but I started thinking that I was a magician when I was in film school.
Okay.
When I was in film school.
See. How many years were you 8 years old?
40 years ago.
Sorry, my first time.
40 years ago.
Got it. How long have you known your mom?
48.
Got it.
And a few weeks.
Got it.
Change.
Got it.
That's
I want to win a
right.
Peabody Award. And this is how you do it.
This
Ready?
is it.
I'm here today with Paul from That Kid Is You. What a terrific album. We've been waiting.
Thank you.
Here we are.
Yeah, actually, so as of this coming out, our new single is out again.
Yeah, watch I can know that.
Watch It Can't Know is out. Go stream it, and then
Jason
every
sent
Friday
me an MP3 last night.
Crazy.
of that song.
Yeah, I made him, and I really like that song. I requested it. I did not want to wait till Friday. The true story.
Wow,
I
you haven't
really
heard the
like
whole
that
album. You've only.
Of course not. I wish
The record
I'd be
is
raving
mind-blowing.
about it.
I'm surprised
excited
JC
to
hasn't
hear-
sent you our secret SoundCloud link, but I'm glad he hasn't.
I feel like I have. I just don't think he's a good friend.
That's not true. That's not true. That's true. That's slander. I take his
plot
work and your work
thickens.
very seriously. I listen to
thank
everything and read everything he sends me, and I'm a big fan. So I don't appreciate that one bit.
So we never sent you the SoundCloud link.
I never want to speak to him again. Of course, he didn't send me a SoundCloud link. I would have
heard it. You would've
listened to it, and I would have said something thoughtful, and made it about me.
I'll take a beer, Carlos. Sure.
Yeah.
I'll take one too. Yeah.
One
Well,
more.
I love that song.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I want to know what it means.
Well, Carlos can probably answer that better because "wacha" is an Argentinian sort of slang word. It means like a orphan girl, but people use it kind of slangly, like a clueless.
Yeah, I remember like Nico pitched it to us as like, oh, like these hoes don't know.
Basically, it's these hoes don't know.
Sort of saying different things. Much more respectful, sort of.
I sort of took
¿Cómo se dice eso en inglés?
JC's the real rapper.
Watcha que no, like
Yeah, ¿qué es wacha?
Watcher. Like
Water.
Watcher is like a little bit of someone who doesn't have parents.
An orphan.
A bastard.
But is it used
Orphan.
slang?
That's
Is it
different.
used in slang
Different.
to
Yeah.
be like?
¿A qué watcha que sos? Like,
Like when I say watcha que no,
yeah, you can do, but
It's
yeah,
like this bitch, this clueless bitch.
yeah,
is
that's
got no idea
That's
what's
what
going
it is.
on.
It's
Okay,
like
cool.
a
Clueless
clueless
bitch.
bitch. Yeah.
Also, the song
disrespectful
that
to
I've
women.
been sort of playing loudly, rejoicing in
Terribly
front of
offensive.
the
Terribly
women in my life
Yeah.
means that dumb bitch.
I think basically it does.
You know
Kinda,
what?
but it's also like,
It comes with an explicit warning, okay?
That's a crafty trick to sing something so beautiful and melodic that is so cruel.
So cool.
That's
but it's
our
so
talent
cool.
that we
That
have.
is the dichotomy, the lowbrow, highbrow swing that we come to expect from them.
That kid is you. But yeah, I'm glad you like the song.
I really do.
There's many more to come.
I'm excited.
That
very
perhaps you'll
excited.
also enjoy.
I have
16 more.
much of your guys' stuff memorized.
Music.
Yeah.
Let me
What do you
ask
mean?
you, are
The
you a
stuff that's
lyrics
released?
guy or
Yeah,
are you?
I love lyrics. You know, Young Jon Snow, I'm the leader of the crows. Like, I'm there with it. I get it.
Yeah,
Epic.
it's nice to like see what lines.
Right, we always have this conversation
Connect
because
with
some people,
people.
when they hear a song, they hear the lyrics. Like, that's what they
Yeah.
hone in on.
Or some people listen to the music.
Some
You guys do a
people
good
like
job
me,
of
I barely hear
visually
the
doing
lyrics.
things to watch.
Yeah, you know what's interesting is that more people I've found in questioning humans, that more people listen to the music in general and like not the
Yeah, I
lyrics.
think
Interesting.
so.
So JC
Yeah.
and I talked about this too. How we would always like when you buy a CD, the first thing you do is like look to make sure the lyrics are in there, and he wouldn't
I
even
won't
buy
buy
them if they
Yeah, I ain't got a
if they
book.
didn't have it. Were you that kind of guy?
back
You wanted them in the
CD
booklet.
days, for sure.
Yeah.
That's a bit thicker of a
Because it's like,
booklet.
how do you sing
Yeah.
along if you don't have all the lyrics?
You know, it's
I mean,
funny.
you could memorize it, but
Yeah.
I
We
won't-
That's too much work.
It was
That's
like
a
an
lot
old.
of
We were looking. Sorry to interrupt. We were digging through my dad's old tapes, you know, from like the tape deck days.
Tapes?
And in,
I had tapes.
I
believe it.
Oh, in the tape days, you would just like
I
write
inherited
the words
tapes
down,
from-
right?
Well, yeah. So
There.
we found a sheet of paper, and it was the lyrics to the tape. Like my dad
Aw.
had sat there and
Cool.
wrote them out
That's
he was
cool.
because he's the lyrics guy. My dad's the lyrics guy.
Ah.
Are you
wow,
fans
those
of Daniel
lyrics.
Johnston? You are.
Yeah.
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 We always say
Okay.
Christine is like our own little Daniel Johnston
You guys are too good to me.
because her lyrics are just
So
very
beautiful.
simple,
They're
childlike
simple.
almost.
They're dumb, I guess you could say.
No, not at all.
Like
No,
you said
I'm
that.
kidding. I'm kidding.
They're magical.
I'm just
Yeah.
trying to beat him to the punch now.
No,
you
no,
know,
no.
I'm gonna put myself down so he can.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, take the venom right out.
Yeah,
Have you
that's
guys
how I
seen Love on the
disarm you.
Spectrum?
You know,
No.
no, I heard
It's
it was
amazing.
great though.
Yes,
It's amazing.
I've seen it on
It's
TikTok.
amazing.
and it's autistic people finding love.
Yes.
It's really beautiful.
This is the best show.
Is it just one season that's out?
Well, there's one season of US.
Yeah,
There's
I
a
don't-
season in Australia, 4 or
is it?
5, that are like, this is the best show.
Do they follow multiple people the whole
Yeah.
time, or it's, each episode is a different person?
Multiple people each episode. So like,
Yeah,
Okay.
keep
It's
it
the
interesting.
evolution
it's
of
my
it.
highest
you know,
recommendation ever. Literally.
like
it's
you're crying when you watch it? Are you a big crier?
Yes. It's
So are
more
we.
like, I just want to hug everyone
feels
around
good.
me when you see it. It's
Like
cool.
Queer Eye, kind of, but even
Yeah, I
deeper.
love
Yeah.
Queer Eyes, my like
The new
go-to.
Queer Eyes.
I love that.
Yeah. Well, the
So
Queer
feel
Eye
good.
they did in Japan.
Yeah, I watched a
love
little bit of that.
I cried
That was
like
really
a
cool.
I
baby
think I saw that.
like through that
Cried like a
whole
baby.
thing.
So good.
You know, interestingly enough, I feel like I mean I love Japanese culture, but there is like a certain level of shame. You know, there's like such a
It's like embedded in the
strictness
culture.
in the
Yeah,
culture
about
there,
certain
and you
things,
could
yeah.
see that when they were talking to people of like how relieved they were after they came in.
To actually emote.
Yeah,
and,
to, like,
be-
to
Did you see
have
the
a
show
little-
where they made
yeah,
toddlers
more room.
shop for groceries?
No, I wanted
Someone
to
was
see
on
that.
here talking about it. I think Brendan and Noelle were talking about
That's
it
true.
in one of the previous episodes, maybe even the last episode. I can't
Yeah.
keep track. But
But yeah, I love
I heard
that.
about it. So it's good.
Yeah, I love that. That's amazing.
I want to watch
That's
that
the coolest show
you know,
ever.
been in. That's cool. I think we don't give kids enough credit and like responsibility.
Yeah.
Really.
Normalizing
Is that true?
You know-
neurodivergency.
I mean, I
is
think so.
important.
You know why? I'll tell you why. Because it's easier and quicker to do things for your kids than to wait for them to do it for themselves. So
That's
you end up,
interesting.
you know, putting their pants on, putting their shoes on, brushing their teeth, doing all the things.
But if you would just wait and let them figure it out, then they'll
I mean,
do it
it'll
forever.
take you
Teach
an
a man
hour
to
and a
fish,
half to
give
get
a
out of the
man to fish.
house. But yeah, I mean, so
They'll be
that's
naked
why
for a year.
It's the immediate versus the
Yeah.
for the long run.
Delayed gratification.
You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think.
I think that's the key to life.
Yeah.
Delayed gratification.
But I tell you this
I
because,
agree.
like,
And
if
self-control.
kids are in,
I agree 1,000%.
if
Yeah.
kids get in like a
I mean, I think it's
Montessori
like the
program,
best
they can
buzz
carry
ever.
glass.
I go here from the
Sorry.
opposite side.
Good job.
It's okay. I'm just try to avoid the crosstalk. With 5 people, it's tough.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
It's okay.
No, I understand. I shut up.
Oh no, it's I get like visuals of, you know, 2-year-olds that know how to carry glass and like handle glass and handle knives, and you can't give a knife to most 2-year-olds, but if you give them the responsibility and the chance to handle it, like they usually can rise to
They'll
the
stab
occasion pretty
themselves
soon.
in the heart.
Which is really
That's
good
okay. They're so
content.
soft and
That's
flexible,
really-
it's
and they know.
fine.
Yeah, that's really good stuff.
That's like could be the next season, like kids with knives.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you'd be surprised how great the little knife skills can be with
I
these
gotta
little
say,
young
Paul,
chefs.
I don't think that's the best direction for the show. Put knives in these child's.
You don't want to work on this format with me? We'll take it around.
I don't.
We'll go to the big
and
networks.
then part of that is great for me to be so kind of honest with you and telling you I'm alarmed by how bad that idea is.
Well,
Yeah, and thus
it's a
far,
bad start to our
yeah,
working relationship.
bad, and I've heard nothing but good things.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're really
yeah.
disappointed here.
Yeah, no, you're
Under delivery.
You're fine. That
Good. Bad. That's kind of just how it reads at the moment. You know what?
Goodness.
When I met you
Goodness.
a few days ago,
Yeah.
finally,
Yeah, I was living under your house.
we thought you were an opossum.
Yeah.
We named you Penelope Garfunkel, but it turns out it was just Nick Kreiss. But
Did you?
you said you were a fan of The Boyfriends, which
Yes, I love that.
and so
That makes
speaking of
sense.
like
Fan.
shows and stuff, I don't know.
Oh, I'm
We want to do something with The Boyfriends where like we package it somehow, sell it, make something. Either it's
I've always
a scripted
maintained
show.
I'm the best director for that show.
I kind of agree. I mean, I don't know your work at all.
I know.
I don't know your work at all, but
don't. You really
but
get
if
humor.
Flattery goes a long way. If you
Yeah.
like it,
Yeah.
that's good enough for me.
Yeah, you guys are great. I think you guys have something, and I think it's
So
cool.
we talk about doing the show sometimes, like how to approach it. Do we keep it like vlog kind of documentary style? Do we just totally script something? A friend told us once, he's like, I think you guys are overthinking of it. Like you might go to a network, they might say like, we need a show with doctors. So you guys are doctors now. And it's like, go write that. How would you approach like where to go with it and how to like sell
Pitch
it?
Yeah, it's a good question. I guess it depends where you see it. I would always campaign for you to not sell it and to keep making it.
On YouTube.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But there are certainly versions of packaging it and selling it and loading it up, I guess, with, people and whatnot. But I think the most value is building sort of an endemic audience and, I don't know. That,
So your advice would be to just keep doing,
Yeah.
do another season of the
Yeah.
YouTube channel. And that's what you want to direct and help with?
and we would dump a little money into it that I don't have. But I just always, because then you can own it. If
Right.
you go to Hulu or you go somewhere, it's like, you're not going to, it's so hard to stand out at those places. Their best shows, frankly, don't stand out. So, like, I think at some point if it becomes, like, I think the new Always Sunny thing, which was like a flash in the pan, we got great chemistry, we can sell this to a network, is like, you just make it. So,
Right.
I would just keep doing it, frankly. Yeah.
Great. I like that.
But there are versions of like attaching people that mean something, which is
Well, it would kind of be like make it, and then your best case scenario is like you sell it pre-made, you license it, so you still own
That's
it.
the best scenario, I think.
Yeah.
Because now, if it's like, okay, let's get someone who means something to a streamer. It's a short list, so like Nick Kroll. Okay, good luck getting a meeting with him. Like, and why would he care about it? So like, I always think like keep the power and make it. You guys have something that I think is unique, so I would just keep making it, and I'd love to help.
I would
Dumb
say
question. How do you make money off of that? Just the ads?
merch.
I mean, what do you do?
merch is a good
Ads,
idea.
merch.
Yeah.
Merch would be big. I mean, if The Boyfriends was like a $1 million per episode or 1 million views per episode thing, that's at least,
Those revenue streams are much bigger than a network show. You don't even control that. So like, if you have any viewership, like.
I've always had a vision for the Boyfriends where like we just do the YouTube thing and do a couple of seasons and then we become the like Ernest Goes to Camp because no one's done that in a while,
Cute.
but like boyfriends but always in like different
You guys
boyfriends go to the
National
moon,
Lampoon
boyfriends
kind
go to
of- I love
jail,
that.
boyfriends
But you
go
guys
back
have
to
the thing that
college.
there's a whole
That's
galaxy of people trying to do that. Like just, we're coming up with a thing that could kind of work. You already have that. That's the hard thing, which is like chemistry and like
Right.
a tone and actually like.
So we just have
Oh,
to
they
do
got
it.
tone.
Yeah, I think you
Lots
do
of
it.
personality, you
Yeah,
could say.
it's specific. Like, so that's the hard part. That's what all these people spend so much time in development trying to figure out. How do we make it like Always Sunny? Like, you've already
Right.
made something that serious.
Uh-huh.
So I would loathe to see you try to fit in somewhere as opposed to, what you guys do.
I like that.
Yeah, same.
All right, so next steps would be like the three of us and you sitting down and
Make it.
like writing out a thread
Yeah.
for a season.
Yeah.
Because we kind of wing it, but there's always some kind of a thread, an
I
overarch.
think it's like the way they
Joey
do.
gave birth to a devil, a demon.
Yeah.
We're trying to find it. But along the way, JC's a Ghostbuster, whatever. You know,
Yeah.
these various
Yeah.
things.
And we're dealing with new life things too because we always like kind of like we stuck to what life actually was in a sense. We just over exaggerated it. Like
That's what's brilliant about you two is you go where the moment takes you, which is so cool. Even what he tells me about when you guys make music is that's how it is, which is like that's rare.
That's amazing.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, it sort of
both
just falls
go with
out.
the flow.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it's fun that way.
You are too.
I love
thank
how
you.
they create.
I would love to
I'm
sit.
very
I would
jealous.
love to
It's
sit
so
at that
free.
writer's table with you
yeah.
guys.
So free.
That sounds fun as fuck.
I'll never forget the
I've never
first
known.
time.
I
like,
never knew I
that's
wanted
the
that, but that
coolest
seems really
thing.
cool.
The first time you came over?
I know that I saw you guys work a jam and from the jam make beauty, heartfelt music.
Cool.
Dude, we have like it's funny because we have like a whole project that we're like the jams are kind of like we have like 5 songs with the jams like you, Space Cat, Silas.
Yeah,
That was
I mean, remember
amazing.
we were like,
was-
we have like 4 songs at least. That
Do you
it was
remember?
like,
Yeah.
we were like a super group
Yeah.
of our friends.
For
But
sure.
it was like
It was
us,
awesome.
Jill and Silas, you.
I always think about that. I always like revisit those songs. They're so
Me too.
good.
Me too.
Yeah.
It'll definitely.
I think you should because that was. Sorry.
Yeah, well, I think eventually that's like a project I would really want to release. The hard thing will be like now revisiting it, we're all a little better at what we do. Like the risk of like wanting to fix things and do
But-
things like that.
You've said so many times. Think of the Bob Marley tapes that
Yeah,
don't
you're
sound
right, you're
good.
right.
Yeah,
That
it
maybe
just needs
don't
to be
have the
mixed and
best
mastered.
recording quality, but
Nah,
they
yeah.
come through anyways.
You take from that and you take it to the next level. That's what you
Yeah,
do.
put that out and then do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's there's a lot of really heartfelt things and very honest things in those tapes.
You guys also do a really great job of creating a safe space for everybody else to jump
Yes.
into, which is why I feel like you have more collaborations than any other band in the universe. Like you guys, you know what I mean? Like I feel like everybody comes to this house and ends up being like, "Oh, we just made 6 songs. We need an album now." Like this is always fun. You guys do a good job with that.
It's funny you say that because last night I was hanging out with Noelle because she was helping me like finish some edits and stuff, and she like hummed something. You haven't met Noelle, but she's really cool. She's this girl that I like work with. But she hummed something. I was like, "Oh, you have a cool tone." I was like, "Fuck it, let's get some wine. Let's make a song." So I made like 2 songs with Noelle,
That's awesome.
and her voice is really good. And then she like wrote a bunch of stuff, and then we like just worked off of that, and it was like really fun. Yeah.
So nice. I love that.
Yeah.
And I feel like you've like we always talk about how cool it is to have prompts. Like I don't know, I think you guys do a good job of like really being in the moment and looking for the sources of inspiration that you can grab onto then and there. Like either it's like a small moment in your real life or it's just like something in the scene that popped up, but yeah, it's super
Yeah.
fun to like it's just super fun.
Carlos kind of helped with that because
You create heaven. I think I told you this when I met you. It's like I think there's very few people that have the spark of creating a heaven around them, where people can be who they are, how they are, and share themselves or not, whatever, in absolute safety
Yeah.
and freedom. It's like no judgment, and it's a conducive environment for opening up and share some truthfulness. You know, it's however you do it. Because I've been there with people drawing, painting, writing, you know, making music, and there was always that freedom of like just express yourself. It's beautiful.
I was thinking about that the other day too because when I still lived in Tucson and I was like coming back to visit you, I was there for a couple Comment Down Belows and I was painting like the whole time. And I just remember like, I was so relaxed. I was so disarmed that it was really fun and like easy for me to open up in a way that it really I'd never really done. And recently I wasn't jumping into the jams as much. And I was like, I just gotta do something with my hands, like do something, you know, like for the purpose of doing something so I could kind of zone out and like loosen up and relax because I was like strung tight, you know?
Oh, interesting.
You were like, you felt yourself holding back.
I was like, I didn't really, I guess I was sort of reserved at the moment. And I was like, I wonder what's going on. And then I just thought like, I know if I just kind of do something that lets me zone out in a different way, I'll be able to
That's
kind
so
of
interesting.
reground.
That's interesting to me because like I feel like I'm always in that mind state and I try to get everyone or I try to like make everyone hyped to make stuff because I'm super scared of like sharing. And I hope that like if everybody else are sharing, I could jump in.
Yeah,
too.
if like we make 3 songs, you'll be like, I made one last night. You want to hear it? You're like, what?
yeah.
Why didn't you lead with that?
Like yeah, it's an interesting thing, like
Yeah.
an interesting part of my brain. But yeah, I'm always like super insecure, But like that's why I love making. Well, because I love you guys and I know you guys, but at the same time, I try to like push everyone else just to like, so I feel better. I don't know.
Yeah, it does feel, I guess, safer when everybody's taking chances like that.
Oh, you're smoking.
We were laughing and smoking.
That's good.
Oh, I got a beer.
Are you okay? Can I hit that?
Wrap up and maybe make
Yeah,
some.
we should wrap this
Yeah.
up.
What a fun
This
time.
was
We lost
delightful.
half the table. Yeah,
We don't really know how to
Maybe-
clear a room, eh?
No, maybe. Carlos went to destroy
Well, all
the
right.
bathroom. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, Carlos, Nick.
Wait,
Maybe we
All
should.
right, we'll
oh,
let everybody come back to say goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah,
say
I
goodnight.
feel like we
what I
need
was
to
gonna say though, what I
wrap it
like
up.
about we talked about this maybe with Nico. I don't know if it was on air or not, but like music sort of sometimes just falls out of you,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and like just feeling relaxed is when it sort of falls out the best.
For sure.
And then
Mm-hmm.
it's just about like the skill you get better at is just like catching that and like laying it nicely
Totally.
in a good song, you know,
For
like,
sure.
so that it doesn't just fall together in a mess, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
So
I
wait,
think
this is
JC,
going to
you
be
do
our
it.
last jam for a while. You're leaving for Mexico again on Tuesday?
I'm praying. Yeah, I'm still gotta hear back from my passport stuff. But yes,
I'm
man,
happy
it's
for you,
fast.
but sad for us. If I'm going to be all honest about it.
yeah, we have been getting a good
But I'll be
dose of
back.
JC
Yeah,
lately.
it has.
Yeah.
It's nicer having you here
Oh, that
For
makes me
us.
feel.
I agree.
personally.
We love you.
You know, we
Running
get to
away.
see
I'm
more,
stuck here
which
because
is
of
nice.
this fucker.
You should go visit him.
I'm dying, bruh. I need that.
Oh yeah,
We
little
should
story
all
you
go.
in your
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
But we got a crazy summer. It will be after summer that we can make it to Sayulita.
You're going to Argentina?
We're going to
Yeah.
Argentina, then we're going to Chicago and Indianapolis,
Spain.
and then we're going to Europe, and then I'm going on tour in Canada. So there's just nonstop travel
Oh,
till
wow.
like
What are you
late
touring
September.
with?
I'm a touring stand-up comedian. It's not a huge deal.
no, it is.
But no,
So
opening for
you-
Steve.
I will say I'm proud of
touring
you.
Steve.
I'm proud
I
of you.
opened, yeah. I opened Steve-O's shows.
Yeah, he's got
I
it
do
so
like
good.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Super funny. Super
Tell-
funny.
Do a joke right now. Be funny.
No,
Hey, funny,
no.
ready, go.
No, I really just tell him my story about how I met Steve, which is like,
That's so cool.
I like almost died. So it's like, I don't know. Anyway.
I never heard that story. Huh?
I want to go
do you
see
mean?
Steve-O now.
How you met Steve? No, never.
Well, we met him on a show we did in Peru. But also on that trip, I fell off a roof and almost died. You know about that?
Yes. I
Okay,
know.
so that was
but
all.
I didn't know that Steve
So-
had anything to do with it.
Steve
Well,
was
yeah,
a-
like that
he was
was.
a cast member.
We were in Peru filming a mountain climbing show, and Steve-O was one of the cast members on that show. Then I fell off the roof, and
I
then
remember that part.
I eventually called Steve-O and got. I mean, that's the very
He
short
also,
version.
the long version, he reached out to you and said, essentially, congratulations on pulling off a gnarlier stunt than I could ever, or something like
Yeah,
that.
he was really
Oh,
cool,
yeah.
and he was really
Yeah.
supportive. Like, because when I got back to LA, I was actually sitting with him because we still had a lot of work to do for the show. I did all the YouTube content for the show, so all the cast was like YouTubers and stuff.
Yep,
and we were
all
helping them
produced.
make content.
Yeah.
and we made like 180 YouTube videos,
That got more views than the show itself.
which got more views. Yeah. So-
Damn,
Paul
guys,
did, yeah.
that's
so
a good
yeah, we
freaking
were doing
stat.
that together. But anyway, I was talking to Steve about it, and I was like, dude, I'm just kind of like embarrassed, you know, like I like made such a stink, and it was like such a hassle for everybody, and everybody had to do all this work to like help me out, and I was just like, man, I'm just kind of like embarrassed about it. And he was like,
No, dude,
what?
that's the shit.
He's like,
No, dude, that's the shit you gotta build a legacy off of.
kinda. He was like, what?
That's a good
He was like, that's awesome, because to him, something like that is only good. Like, it's only,
Of course.
this is a
That's his
crazy
brilliance,
story.
by the way.
This is my, like, yeah, my legacy.
That is
like,
Steve's brilliance.
yeah. And so, yeah,
That
his
is Steven's brilliance.
Stefan.
Yeah, like, man, what person has made like the most, like, gone, like, just degraded himself so in so many ways, shapes, or forms,
He's
but
like the
still
epitome
used
of-
it to
Going, dog.
Where there's
rise
chaos,
up.
there's creation. Yeah.
He's such an like innovative thinker. The way he's just always going, and God,
I
ambitious
like
guy.
Reggie Watts was on our podcast, and he was
Whoa,
telling
cool.
Steve, like, you know, when you do your art, and Steve's like, well, I don't know if what I do is art. And Reggie Watts was like, no, it's art. It's, you could do this. He's like, that's your art. You're basically telling people, like, you could do this. You know, like, life can be this if you want. Like, you could do this.
I don't recommend it.
I don't recommend it, but you can do it. Like, it's
Yeah.
possible to do. That's Steve's art. Anyway, I like the way he said it. He's like, you could do this. That's your art.
Yeah.
That's funny.
amazing.
Yeah.
And so true.
That's cool.
Yeah. But anyway, so I open for Steve when I go on tour with him, and it's fucking so fun. For me, like, you know, I love performing and shit. I like doing podcasts, and being in front of the camera and all that.
Well, I'm proud of you too, because you've always wanted to do stand up, and like you sucked, and like you're good now.
I got a lot better for
Well,
sure.
the funny
No
in
way.
real life.
I didn't know that. I did not know.
JC told me once, he was like, when you're able to talk to an audience the way you talk to like us,
You'll be good.
you'll be fine.
Yeah,
Because like you're funny.
That's what you just described. That's the career.
That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing.
That's
So yeah, when I would first try stand up, I would go up and be like, grocery stores are weird, huh?
It's almost like-
and it's like, what? You don't even talk like
It's like
that.
when Nick was talking about being performative or whatever the fuck.
Exactly.
You have to like remove the performative aspect of it, I
I
think.
just flew in from New York, and boy, are my arms tired.
That's good. That's good.
What
you
were you
never
doing
tried
with
stand
them?
up?
No.
As a
I
start.
bet.
I hate
Peop-
it.
No, he wants
I
to
hate
live.
it.
He's not trying to
I
live.
hate it.
He's not trying
I
to go
hate
down
it.
that dark
So what's
path.
the dream? What's the dream
But you
for you?
write
Nick?
comedy and you direct.
I love comedy.
Sure.
Keep making movies. Make some movies, make some shows, write some shows,
Cool.
direct them. Yeah.
Just wanna
Yeah,
make
Nick's
sure.
working on a movie right now. Is writing a script called Damien.
It's a Herman Hesse novel.
No way.
I've adapted it. You ever heard of Herman Hesse?
I think and Damien is
Nobel
Cannot
Prize
say
winner.
have.
amazing.
Cannot say that.
Not a reader. Introduced me to you because he's like, he should shoot it. And I looked at your stuff.
I
was like,
can't
my
believe
God,
that it's a
he's
Herman
very
Hesse
fucking
adaptation
good
on
shooter.
top of these.
Yeah.
On top of these.
Oh,
Getting
right,
right.
Damien?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, that's what I've adapted.
Are we on the show Entourage right
Yeah,
now?
yeah. Hey guys, Vinny got the movie.
Let's go get rolling.
Yeah. I'm the Joker. Is the Joker
No, but
worst
it's crazy because like
thing ever? Joaquin Phoenix's Joker.
I
is
love
the
it. You don't like
worst
that movie?
Thing that happened to America is
No.
that movie.
I couldn't.
What do you mean? You don't like the movie, or you think it's such a
thought
bad
it was
example?
going.
terrible.
Which
I couldn't
movie?
get
I
through
really
it.
like
I
Joker.
Joker myself.
Joaquin
Yeah.
Phoenix.
I
I'm
Terrible.
usually into them.
Horrible. It was as if
I liked it. You didn't like it?
it was
think-
like a they're so
okay, that-
derivative. It was like taking
Fell asleep.
yeah. That's a word I know. Yeah.
Have you ever
I
seen
know
it?
lots
Could you
of-
define it?
Danny
Yeah,
DeVito on
derivative.
Always Sunny says that one
Yeah.
time. Derivative.
Yeah. When he
like
plays
a-
the art.
Yeah, the art guy.
Oh, what a
This derivative.
Little
Really, I
girl
really
is-
liked it. I mean, maybe I'm.
it was
Derivative
filled
minded.
with sort of this like incel energy.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what he is, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just bad for America, but is it a bad movie? Is it a
Yeah,
bad
I think
film?
so. I think so. I thought it
Because
was
of the
like
subject
giving
matter,
a
or-
frat boy
You should have
or
stopped
Scorsese
after
script.
Handmaid's Tale. Nope,
Yeah.
that's not it. Knight's
No,
Tale.
you know what? I feel like a lot of the things that we see end up being a product of like marketing and not like freedom of expression and like creation and stuff like that.
It's
You know,
a consumer product.
we're talking about pop culture that has to be tested, pre-approved. And it's like and then in the safetiest environment executed. That's what happens. And
Yeah,
there's nothing
true.
fresh about it. I don't think there's nothing fresh about it.
Interesting.
I think the best
liked
movie I've ever seen in my life came out
It's-
this year.
It's a well-told story, but
Is it
it's
Everything
that
Everywhere All at
point of
Once?
view.
Still haven't seen it.
so good.
That movie.
Have you seen Everything Everywhere All at Once?
No, but everyone I know told me, and I have been
best
trying to
movie.
go, and they told me that is something that has never been done.
No.
It's a refreshing of storytelling at the most honest, truthful place any artist can go in their, in their thing, in their.
Yeah, you'd love
That's
it.
exactly
Medium.
right. That's
Yeah?
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I was,
that's
I was
why you do
raving
it.
about it to Nick, and then
Oh my God.
he finally
Yeah,
saw
I've
it.
never felt anything like that from a movie. Ever.
That's what
Yeah.
every single person I
Yeah.
respect.
You
has-
haven't seen it yet.
No, but it's like
Neither
You
have we.
have got
We
to
must.
see this.
Yeah, highly suggest.
what
And
I'm
I
saying.
just watched it on
Movie
We'll
theaters.
have it.
is-
Let's go on a date or something.
Let's go right now.
Whoa.
Oh, dude,
wanna go out?
Don't tempt
leave
me.
us
I'll
alone.
walk out with me.
Yeah, we got to see it. One quick thing, and then we'll wrap this up. But Christine always gets like phrases wrong. She'll be like, "Oh, that's the screw in the coffin," or she called me a backyard driver one time. Anyway, we were talking like somehow the Joker came up, and then she was like, "What's that thing the Joker says? What's so funny?" Instead of "Why so serious?" she's like, "What is it? What's so funny?"
I feel like I had the energy down. It's
Imagining
fine.
Heath Ledger if that had been the line.
So gosh darn funny.
It just what's so funny. And we still say it to this day. And I'm glad now it's immortalized on the show.
Yeah, thanks
That's
for
amazing.
that.
But all right, hey, this was awesome, guys. Thank you, Nick,
you
for
for having me.
participating. I
Yes,
know
way
you
to
were
face your
doing
fears.
this under
I did
protest. You did it. You made it.
Face my fears.
Sorry,
Good job.
Wasn't
sorry,
so bad.
sorry. I made you face your fears.
That's okay. I did it with you.
I
my
promise
big
you.
fan.
I promise you.
We're sorry.
I'll never do that again.
We're sorry we put you through
do it all
this.
right.
We will feed you,
He's
so
lying.
that's the
Carlos,
It's
exchange.
straight.
Thank you for
I'm
being here,
happy to go
Carlos.
through it.
My pleasure.
Okay, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Well done, friends.
Inside.